Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Played up towards the front line. McTominay. Now it's Kane. Great vision. Oh, that was vital. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. It's Fofana. Konate. And Gusto. Kane did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Kane. Big chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Manchester United! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So, a breakthrough already. Played out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior. That's very neat. Vinicius Junior! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Very nicely done. Good spot, that. McTominay. Vitz.
FC Tokyo really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Fofana. Now it's Bellingham. Vitz, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a sharp pass. Some front-footed pressing going on here. That is good progress on the left. Bellingham. Now it's Thuram. Tchouaméni. Kane. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Vitz. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, that's fabulous. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And it's been taken short. FC Tokyo are looking to go forward now. Bellingham. 30 minutes gone. And here's Fofana. Good take, and is he in? McTominay. Vinicius Junior. Wirtz going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. Looking for options for movement. Ah, such a clever touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe! A quick look, thought about... Real chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Wirtz with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk. Now he's off and running. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah, upright and purposeful. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lofted upfield. Wirtz gets on his bike and on the move. McTominay. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Only 1 minute at a time.
And it's Bellingham. It's Fofana. And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. FC Tokyo go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
FC Tokyo can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ball's gone out of play. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's McTominay. Nicely aimed pass. Fofana. He is through here. Wirtz looking to play him in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
It's a promising position. Oh, he's played it in low. Van Dijk clears it away. Wirtz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's taken it. And here's Vinicius Junior. Quarter of an hour into the second half. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. But he's well positioned here.
FC Tokyo really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Wirtz. Mohamed Salah. Chance, surely! Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Vinicius Junior. Number 15, Mohamed Salah. Number 22,
Greenwood plays it short.
Number 6, McTominay.
Greenwood.
Number 14, Kane.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Mbappe. Coming on
That's
the field.
Tonali.
Number
Tonali.
42,
Good driving
Musiala.
run.
Number
It's made its
13,
way to him.
Mason Greenwood. Number 7.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but
Number
that was
29,
brave defending, and they got away with it.
Number
Simply
18,
brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
21, Kvaratskhelia. Substitution.
Fighting looking ball, that. And they've got a throw. Greenwood. Half an hour gone in the second half. Kvaratskhelia. He's having a pop! And that really should have been that.
Kvaratskhelia really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Kvaratskhelia makes a dash for it.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Rafael Leao. And he's being shifted off it. Palhinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's a sharp little ball here. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that has not gone well.
FC Tokyo really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's shot at goal! And there's a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
FC Tokyo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Tries to pass it through. Takes a shot! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! They have held on just. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really get
welcome
the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Decent hit from there. And it's Wirtz. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Wirtz, a quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's in a good position here. Decent chance! It's there! And we have liftoff! Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Manchester United finding themselves shot a goal! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Now that looks a decent ball. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Looking to play him in. The ball has bounced loose now. DiMarco making good progress. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And the counter is on. Looking for options for movement. Thuram! Mohamed Salah. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, this is a great position. Mbappe! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Mbappe had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Tonali goes short. Wirtz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tchouaméni. Mbappe. Pressure coming in from all directions. João Cancelo. Now it's Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
DiMarco. Oh, easy pickings there. Tchouaméni. And it's Salah. Nice control. McTominay with real chance! And a neat finish! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! Mohamed Salah. Salah. Mohamed Salah running with intent. Salah. That's good play. And it's Tchouaméni. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Great chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. They've played it short. He is just caressing the ball. Has to go back here. And it's Wirtz. Van Dijk. Steaming on goalwards. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run. Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mbappe. Oh, that's delightful. Tchouaméni.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
This is a promising build-up. Oh, that was vital. Mbappe. Schlotterbeck calmly anticipates. And the referee has blown for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's 1 each. So it's back to business. Wirtz. Spread out to the left. DiMarco getting forward. Mbappe. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Tchouaméni.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he plays one through. Kane gets into a good position. Chosen to go back. Oh, super ball. Tries a shot! Cleared away. And he was alert to it. Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's been slipped through, and he's intervened well there. Wirtz. Oh, that's well spotted. Tonali. João Cancelo. Thuram looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And the through ball, and he's managed to get free, and it's played in. It's out of play for a goal kick. Schlotterbeck. Now DiMarco. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's been caught napping. That's tidy. And here's Thuram. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And it's Wirtz. That has been cut short. DiMarco. McTominay. Wirtz. Now it's Mbappe. That has been slung wide. And now the breakaway. Saliba. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Mbappe. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that has been knocked clear. Now it's Thuram. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's DiMarco. Aimed beyond the defence.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's in a great position here. And it's hoisted clear. Not the most accurate pass. Wirtz looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Mbappe. Wirtz. Look at the space here. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's put paid to the danger. DiMarco knocks it into space, hangs, and he shoots! Goal! And they've got their lead back. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Kane.
So we have a
Number
breakthrough.
22.
Now how will things
This.
develop from here?
Number 6.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially
Number
decisive
15.
now.
And that's a good ball. And the shot! Same again, same
Coming on the
outcome.
field.
Well, the breakthrough
Number
hasn't come yet,
20,
Peter, but you do
Vinicius
feel they're upping the
Junior.
ante here. They'll get the
Number
reward if they can
21,
stick at this.
Kvaratskhelia. Number 7, Eze. Number 29, Kai Havertz.
Vinicius Junior
Number
wins the duel this time.
Musiala.
Havertz
Number 23,
very much
Reinders.
into the last knockings.
Substitution.
I think we're about to see a
There will
frenetic
be 1
finish,
minute added
and
time.
no half measures from here.
And here's Eze. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. FC Tokyo proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it. Thuram claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
FC Tokyo really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Cucurella in with the challenge. Cucurella got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Bellingham.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and
And a header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Tchouameni. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Looking for the run. Mbappe has the space to scheme. Doku. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cucurella is in a really good position out wide. He has a decent chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Saliba. Played towards the other side. Now DiMarco. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? And here's Mbappe. They're urging him. Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And it's Bellingham. DiMarco picks it up out wide. Doku. Tchouameni. And it's Reinders. Wirtz. Reinders. That's Wirtz. 30 minutes gone. And it's Reinders. Wirtz. Here's Doku. Played out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Doku opts to... And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And a goal kick. Fofana wins the duel this time. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Saliba does well to get it back. Bellingham. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Good running, strong and purposeful, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
João Cancelo. Lovely, now then. Doku. He's had it taken off him. João Cancelo. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seats.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Thuram. He was under real pressure there. Now, can they get him away? That is good alertness.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Doku gets into a good position. And he welcomes it in. So no flag. Great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Vert actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Wirtz with the short one. Oh, he's been close for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
FC Tokyo have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Now it's Mbappe. Wirtz. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe touches it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Bellingham. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench.
He's having a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. Cross from Cancelo. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that interception was most necessary. Wirtz. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Thiaw. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Doku has got himself a free kick.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, the two
Number
coaches
22,
are signalling changes here,
Vest.
both at the same time.
Number 23, Reinders.
Cucurella has been caught there, it's a foul.
Number
The referee
14,
has resisted the
Hey.
temptation to go to his pocket,
Coming on the
it's just a
field,
stern lecture.
Number 29,
So, another set play.
Number
There's not much
42,
doubt that this will be played into the
Musiala.
penalty area.
Number 21, Kvaratskhelia. Number 30, substitution.
Doku! Doku! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Doku really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. FC Tokyo are looking to go forward now. Doku. And it's Cucurella. Musiala. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
So chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe threads one in. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And he whips it in.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Cucurella. A header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Kvaratskhelia tries to pass it through. Musiala plays it in. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe. Tonali. And they can counter here. Cucurella kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Has been indicated.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to...
He's had a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Kvaratskhelia has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
So 90 minutes have come and gone, it's going to be extra time. So Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant, I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 4.
No winner in 90, 30
Number
more to come.
13, Doku. Coming on the field. Number 32. Yamato.
And it's Musiala.
Number 7. Eze.
To go. And the shot!
Taking place.
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Kvaratskhelia is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Schlotterbeck does really well to win the ball there. Chouameni, Van Dijk. Here's Chouameni. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Showing great feet there. Kvaratskhelia tries a shot! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Dimarco. Eze. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Gusto. Tonali. It's run loose here. That's a good ball. Oh, now he can run away with it. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. So that was it, the first period of extra time.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to
Plenty of tired limbs and minds out there. We may be looking at penalties here.
Front FM station. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 2, Schlotterbeck. Coming on the field.
And we're off for the final time.
17, Vardiol.
105 minutes of football, and it is still goalless. It is going to come down to one moment. He's picked his way through. Eze receives it in a wide position.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
João Palhinha, Tonali, Gusto, and here's Mbappe. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Dimarco. Eze venturing down the left. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Wow, look who's involved.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Desperate defending required here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Eze. Gusto. So there you have it, penalties. So we've done it, we've been there, we've gone the full 12 rounds.
Well, Peter, I think you can only be amazed with the level of endeavour and industry shown by everyone here. Okay, two sides ultimately cancelled each other out, but I think everyone has put in a hell of a shift here.
Players then beyond the point of exhaustion, but there is still one final act to come. It's almost time. So this one to set the tone. And he does it with poise.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Mbappe is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up.
Never looked in doubt, really.
And he duly obliges. Kvaratskhelia, second to go. Firm, low, telling.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Thuram is the second man to step up for his team. No! Denied remarkably! That is how you answer the call.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Manchester United with the chance to go 2 up. Of course, they're up by 2.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Big character, big moment, big save.
Everyone here are holding their breath.
Decisive moment. So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
Just a quick reminder to
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Oh, that's well spotted. Reinders. That has been cut short. Can he spark a counter here? So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers...
Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Throw in. João Cancelo. Thuram might just make this. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Wirtz touches it back, and it's Sané. And it's made its way to him. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Thuram. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
DiMarco goes short. Thuram. Can he finish? And now a sudden chance to counter. Reinders. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Sané. Sané going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing.
Traoré. Cucurella receives it in a wide position. And that has been knocked clear.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Pinches it off him.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Tchouaméni. And it's Reinders.
Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Tries one from range!
And that's another fine save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
FC Tokyo are looking to go forward now. João Cancelo. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, that looks a cracking ball.
DiMarco
Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
And no, that was never going to make it.
Sané.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Sané.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Great vision.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Schlotterbeck. And Cucurella.
There will be 1 minute
And
at a
beyond the
time.
defence.
That's been cut out, well played.
And it's Bellingham.
And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the
Please
break.
turn your attention to the screen for information provided by the local police.
Away we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Gently done. Sané. Mbappe.
Tchouaméni.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Thuram.
Now this could be a chance. Decent chance!
Well, now it's
Oh, what has happened here?
Van Dijk.
Herring after the ball here. Bellingham.
Tchouaméni.
Haaland.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's good running with the ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's their second corner of the game. Reinders with the short one. Opts to play it back.
Tries a shot! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
So, third corner of the game. He's rising! Well taken goal. It is the pick-me-up they all longed for. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And the shot! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Substitution for Manchester United.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Erling Haaland.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Number 13, Sane. Coming on the field, number 30, number 10, Hakimi. Number 7, Eze. Substitutions taking place.
Defending of the desperate variety. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Reinders. Eze. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Reinders. Now this could be a chance. Not a hint of offside here. Eze's cross. Van Dijk with the clearance. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he shoots! And that was struck with genuine force.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, this is a...
Mbappe!
Thuram is onto it in a flash. Well timed, excellent interception. FC Tokyo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Kukur, he leaps for it! Loose, that's another chance! Another one of football's and how moments.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Robertson, Fofana, Hakimi calmly anticipates.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Wirtz cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And it's Wirtz. That is lovely. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Fofana. Eze, and they can counter here. And it's Eze. Cucurella. Can he get on the end of this? Just eases him off the ball.
There will be 3 minutes
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
The final whistle
Number
is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Number 11.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
Coming on the field.
Kvaratskhelia!
Musiala.
All hands on deck for this one.
Kvaratskhelia. Number 29. Kai Havertz. Substitution.
Impressive jump! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement.